Topic number two. I think one of the things that really stuck out in the first set of preseason games, one of the things that really jumped out to everybody who was watching, was the way that the New England Washington game, preseason game on Friday night started. Washington, of course, wasn't playing 30 players. So there were 30 guys who are important pieces of the team, who will be important pieces of the team in September, that were not out there. So there's only so much you can take when a preseason game is being played in a setting like that, which of course is in part a result of the fact that the two teams had a joint practice just a couple of days earlier. However, you can always see traits, and you can see rookies' traits. And TreVeyon Henderson had a kickoff return for a touchdown to open the game. That was his first touch. It was hard for me not to watch that and think of the Ohio State-Texas game and what TreVeyon Henderson did at the end of the first half of that game and taking a screen pass to the house. And that just ability to see it in the open field, find a seam, and just run away from everybody. And so you saw that again. But I think it was more than just that if you watched TreVeyon Henderson in this game. And you saw a willingness to put his shoulder down and run into people. You saw a decisiveness in the way that he ran. Really, I think what you want to look for in college players or rookies at this stage of training camp is, do they look the same from a play style perspective as they did in college? And this is a guy I, of course, because I'm an Ohio State guy, watched a lot of in college. And it looks to me like it did in college. Like there's the translation seems relatively seamless. That's usually a good sign. And this running back class, by the way, I think has a chance to be pretty special. If you look at it across the board, Ashton Jeanty is going to be a focal point of the Vegas offense. And what they see is a guy who's got elite vision, elite contact balance. All the stuff you saw in college is there. They see more three-down value than some other teams might have seen. They felt like, when they were able to go in and take a look at him, he had the potential for this, but how he's caught the ball and worked in pass protection thus far in camp has really been impressive for them. So they feel like he can be a three-down player right away. Omarion Hampton, his instincts, his feel, his violence as a runner, and then his ability to accelerate on the second level have really stuck out in Chargers camp. They feel like he can be the sort of bell cow. Now, I'm not comparing him to Frank Gore, but the kind of bell cow that Frank Gore was for Jim Harbaugh in San Francisco. RJ Harvey is going to be a big part of the equation in Denver. Again, he's got the home run ability that they really lacked in that offense. I'm not saying he can be Alvin Kamara for Sean Payton, but he has that sort of home run hitter speed, and he also has shown an ability to catch the ball down the field a little bit better than they thought he would be able to at this stage. Caleb Johnson is going to be a big part of what they do in Pittsburgh, a really good fit as a zone runner in Arthur Smith's offense. And then, we'll see with Quinshon Judkins, who was obviously highly drafted in Cleveland. He's got the legal situation to work through. But there's a lot of reasons to be excited about the rookie class at running back, and TreVeyon Henderson obviously is a big piece of all of that.